You know that film The Terminal with Tom Hanks? I feel like that is, we've lived it today, basically. Almost lost the luggage as well, on top of it. It's all went Pete Tong. Wow, I look absolutely destroyed. But that's because it has been a wild 2 or 3 days since we left Edinburgh. We're not in Edinburgh in Scotland anymore. Right now, we are in the Americas. It was a bit of a nightmare, the journey though. It took a whole day longer than it would have taken. Let me show you the story. Alright, so we are here in Sao Paulo, Guarulhos Airport, the international airport. Probably a lot of you wondering where we are and what we're doing. Tekka and I have come out to Brazil on a last minute unexpected trip to visit our family. We took a flight from Edinburgh to London yesterday evening, and then we had like 45 minutes to rush for the airport because our first flight was delayed. Then we made it onto our plane, flew overnight from London to Sao Paulo, which is a good flight. I slept most of it. Great. And we've arrived here in Sao Paulo and rushed all the way through again because the flight was late and we had a very short connection, and our flight is delayed by like 4 hours at least, which is a little bit annoying, but anyway, we roll with it. It's all good. We're gonna get something to eat. That was really good. Wow, the sun has came out really strongly. We got a sunburn here. I'm about to eat this. This is a pão de queijo, which is like a cheese bread. Bread made with cheese like baked into it. This one is filled with dulce de leite as well. Only good things. Just arrived in Brazil and already getting stuck in. Update, the speed 2 hours later, and the flight was cancelled, and we're now going to get our baggage again. And then we don't know what's happening. I have no idea. Oh my god, it's a ramen to get the bags. Almost lost the luggage as well, on top of it. But we got it back, thankfully. Now we're following some people to like a new check-in so we can see if there's other flights for us. This all went wrong. This all went Pete Tong. We've been here on the airport. It's been 5 hours now that we've been in this airport lost, and they've started handing out sympathy food. Let's see what's in here. Let's unbox the sympathy food to say that they were sorry. We're still waiting on a queue, by the way, to find out what we're doing next. I still have no idea. But it looks like we've got a box of like provisions. Alright, let's open this thing. Let's see what's inside here. Oh. Carton of juice. Chocolates and biscuits. Interesting. Oh, nice. What does imprevisto mean? Sorry for the something. Sad face. What does it mean?
It means like that something happened that they weren't predicted, like a delay or something like that.
Oh. You know that film The Terminal with Tom Hanks? I feel like that is, we've lived it today, basically. We've now been travelling for 24 hours and we are finally, it looks like, about to catch a plane. We're not going to the original destination that we planned to go to, but it actually works out alright in the end. I'll tell you about that later. That's probably the same plane we were on. We walked for over 5 kilometers today, 7,000 steps, and we never left the airport. Guarulhos Airport in Sao Paulo. Part of the problem is this airport is an absolute nightmare. It's a horrible, horrible airport, disorganised. And they weren't very good at sorting the problems out. But we're getting on the plane. So relieved to be at our final destination. We need to get our bags, get over to the airport, which is an airport hotel for tonight, so not too far away. Oh wow, that's been 24, probably more than 30 hours travelling, I think, probably in total. Okay, so I did start with fruit, guys, and the fruit was delicious and sweet. Much sweeter than you get in the UK, but I just wanted to show you my Brazilian breakfast this morning. Really good Brazilian coffee. I had the fruit with honey and yogurt, by the way. Really good Brazilian coffee. Here we've got pão de queijo, again, from same as I had in the airport. Cheese bread. Got like a sausage and tomato thing. Bacon and scrambled eggs under there as well. All good to start the day. Alright, this is a new thing for me. Going to the gym while travelling. All thanks to my buddy Michael. Michael is your fitness coach online. He's been helping me and he told me that even if I'm travelling, we can do it if we want. And I want to do it and I'm doing it. We're getting on. So today's my first, maybe my first ever gym workout while travelling abroad on a holiday. Maybe. But I'm determined. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to give up, so let's get hitting these machines. There's no one here, so I feel confident enough to take some photos and video for the vlog as well. Kind of like a before and after, keep me accountable type of thing, right here on the channel. Let's go. Gonna get all of our bags and take his parents' car. See if it's going to fit in there. It's already full of stuff. I'm going to be able to do that with one hand. We had to move hotels this morning and we've come to a second one. I'm going to get our bags in and go upstairs. Tekka's here with me. We're just waiting for Tekka's parents to come and then we're going to go head off and get something to eat. So why are we here in Brazil? Lots of birthdays, lots of family birthdays. I'm going to get inside to our room and tell you a bit about it. But basically it's Tekka's mum's birthday today. She arrived to Curitiba. She doesn't live here either. They drove to come and meet us. It's her birthday today and it's Julio, our nephew's first birthday the next couple of days as well. So yeah, family occasions. So there you have it. We had a bit of a nightmare yesterday. Basically the airport that we were supposed to be flying to in the south of Brazil was closed because it had a bit of a minor accident there. And so we thought about what we should do. Tekka's parents decided the best thing for us to do was to get another flight to a city called Curitiba, where Tekka's sister actually lives as well. And we were actually going to come here over the next few days anyway. It just means we came here earlier than we would have. So yeah, we arrived here last night after that whole mishap. We did eventually get on the plane, but that whole day that we spent in Guarulhos Airport, which is Sao Paulo's main international airport, was a bit of a hellish day because it's not a nice place to be stuck. Anyway, we got through it, we survived, and we're now in a city called Curitiba. Not sure if you can see much from the window right here. Curitiba in the south of Brazil is a city which is kind of like Europe in a lot of ways. This city was basically founded mostly by European settlers from either Italy and Poland and a lot of other places in between, Germany as well. And the neighbourhood we're staying in right now is called Santa Felicidade, which is an Italian neighbourhood. There's a lot of Italian restaurants here, really, really good ones, famous ones that we might get to check out on this trip. So the whole purpose of this trip was to come and visit Tekka's family, mum and dad, sister, brother-in-law, and her nephew, who is going to be one in the next few days. So that's why we're here, and I'm really looking forward to it. A bit of a break from the usual. So that was a story. I've cut my hair nice and short for a change, and it's been a while that it's been this short, but nonetheless, I'm kind of liking the difference. It was a summer haircut, even though now that we're here in the south of Brazil, it is winter time and it's actually really, really chilly. I've got my big jumper on. There is a really fierce wind blowing from the south. And when there's a south wind here, which is coming directly basically from the Antarctic region, it is kind of cold. Temperature's about 15 degrees Celsius. But when we woke up this morning, it was certainly a lot colder than that. So yeah, big jumpers. And let me tell you as well, this is a bit of a weird thing, but when you're in tropical humid countries like Brazil is, and in the south here, when it is cold, or 15 degrees Celsius, it feels a lot colder than it does in places like Edinburgh in Scotland, where I'm from, when it's the same temperature. It doesn't make sense, but it's just a fact. So we're going to go out and get something to eat now. I'm not sure how much of the city of Curitiba we're going to see today, because we're quite tired. We had a really good rest last night after that tragedy of a trip yesterday. I think I slept for about 12 hours last night, but I'm still looking like a mess. Anyway, we're going to do our best to get out and about and get some food and see what we can see. I'll probably not film all the family stuff because Curitiba is quite a cool city for those who haven't been. It's famous for being quite an organised city in comparison with other Brazilian cities. It's got a very modern and famous, award-winning examples of public transport infrastructure, which again is very unusual for Brazil. Its bus system here is renowned worldwide by public infrastructure designers and stuff. I might get to see some of that, I'm not sure. But I've been here quite a few times in the past, and I've actually got some really cool drone images I want to show you of the city as we go through that I can show you, because we've been here, like I said, lots of times. There's some really cool parks, and there's also a very famous botanic garden. What'd you call it? Greenhouse. Anyway, let's get going.